Many historians and activists see the murder of Daniel Bell and the ensuing events that happened after that as a trigger to the mass civil rights movement in Milwaukee. Daniel Bell was murdered by Milwaukee police because he was driving a car without a driver's license. And the reason why he was driving a car without a driver's license is because he had migrated from Louisiana to Milwaukee. We understand that Louisiana and also the state of education in the South was such that many times African Americans were not prepared via the educational system. And in Milwaukee, to get a driver's license, there was a test you had to take. And so Daniel Bell was unable to take that test and pass it. And so he was driving his car without a license. He got pulled over and he was afraid because he knew he didn't have a license and he knew he was not legally allowed to be driving. And so he got out of his car and he started running and the police pursued him. The police murdered him in cold blood and then tried to frame him as being a violent criminal and trying to justify their murder of Daniel Bell. After Daniel Bell was murdered, the Bell family all gathered together, went down to the police precinct to figure out what happened. Sylvia Bell became one of the spokespeople from her family, demanding justice and action from the police department. During the time of the murder, the police people were convicted, but the full story didn't come out 2 years later, and it resulted in the family also filing a lawsuit against the police department, which they won.